Hello, this is teacher Jacob, and this video is for seventh grade. So this video is for seventh grade, so don't forget. And this class is about a speaking class. So this class is like a listen and a speak. This is going to be a homework, okay? So keep in mind, the idea is that you listen and practice speak. But later, you're going to listen and you are going to record your voice and send me to me. So that's why it's necessary. Don't forget also to write the date because, if you do this, you are doing the homework, another homework. Today it's Friday, 14th, 2020, August 14th, 2020, and the class is listening and speaking. So what I need definitely it's you're going to listen to me. You're going to listen. My suggestion is this. You're going to listen one or two times, and then in your house, you need to practice. You need to speak. You need to repeat 10 times. 10 times. It's necessary to repeat because if you practice, you're going to learn how to pronounce and you're going to learn and you're going to memorize and perhaps you're going to start talking in English because you practice. Okay? So let's go. Come on, let's go. So let's go with the questions. So remember, the idea is listen and repeat. Okay? So later you're going to listen, copy, and record your voice. Today is listen and repeat. Okay? So question, this is going to be about Unit 5. Remember Unit 5? It's about animals. Question 1. What's your favorite pet? So repeat. What's your favorite pet? What is your favorite pet? So you repeat. What is your favorite pet? 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 10 times. 1. What is your favorite pet? 2. How do you feed your pet? 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 10 times. 3. Uh, do you pick up the dog's shit on the street? Repeat. Do you pick up the, the dog's shit on the street? So repeat. Do you pick up the dog shit on the street? Do you pick up the dog's shit on the street? So you need to repeat 10 times. 4. What are the disadvantages and advantages of having a pet? Repeat. What are the disadvantages and advantages of having a pet? For having a pet. What are the disadvantages and advantages for having a pet? 5. How can you help the wild animals? Repeat. How can you help the wild animals? So how can you help the wild animals? 6. How can you protect the domestic animals? Repeat. How can you protect the domestic animals? 7. What do you know about the ostrich? What do you know about ostrich? Ostrich. What do you know about ostrich? 8. Can you describe physically your best animal? Can you describe physically your best animal? 9. Can you help the street dogs? Repeat. Can you help the street dogs? 10. Why it's important to have a pet in a house? Listen. Why it's important to have a pet in a house? Why? Unit 6, question 1. How do you spend your free time? How do you spend your free time? 2. How many hours do you watch TV? Repeat. How many hours do you watch TV? 3. What kind of a sport do you practice? 3. What kind of a sport do you practice? 4. How the teenagers manage their free time? How the teenagers manage their free time? Repeat. How the teenagers manage their free time. 5. Are the video games excellent for our brain? Repeat. Are the video games excellent for our brain? 6. What are the problems of the Facebook? So repeat. What are the problems of the Facebook? 7. What do you do on Sundays? Repeat. What do you do on Sundays? 8. Why it's important to have free time? Why it's important to have free time? Why? 9. Do you like shopping in the malls? Do you like shopping in the malls? Number 10. Where do you go with your friends on Sundays? Repeat. 10. Where do you go with your friends on Sundays? Good. Now, let's go for Unit 7. All right? Question 1. Where did you go your last vacation? Repeat. Where did you go your last vacation? 2. Have you ever been abroad? Repeat. Have you ever been abroad? 3. Have you ever visited Cartagena? Repeat. Have you ever visited Cartagena? 4. Can you choose a place to visit? Can you choose a place to visit? Can you choose a place to visit? 5. What kind of food do you eat outside your house? Okay, repeat. What kind of food do you eat? What kind of food do you eat outside your house? Good. Next, 6. Do you travel with your family or alone? Repeat. Do you travel with your family or alone? 7. Can you tell me something about your famous explorerman that you know? Repeat. Can you tell me something about famous explorerman that you know? Repeat. Can you tell me something about famous explorerman that you know? Okay, let's continue. So number 8. Who was Gabriel Garcia Marquez? Who was? 9. Who was Simon Bolivar? And who was Simon Bolivar? And number 10, it's why it's important to know our history. So why? Why it's important to know our history. All right. So I need it's first practice the pronunciation. Number 1, practice the pronunciation. Listen and repeat. Then you're going to listen and then you're going to copy on your notebook 30 questions because homework is listen, copy 30 questions, then you're going to listen again and you're going to record your voice because remember the idea is listen and then you can speak. Remember, the idea here also is that you can pronounce, you can say questions in English. One of the best options for talking in another language, it's producing, it's saying questions to the people. So that's why it is important for you to listen and then repeat and then record your voice and remember, this is going to be a homework. So let me repeat for you very quickly the question. So question number 1 is animals, unit 5. What is your favorite pet? How do you feed your pet? Do you pick up the dog shit on the street? What are disadvantages and advantages or have for having a pet? 5. How can you help the wild animals? 6. 6. How can you protect the domestic animals? 7. What do you know about ostrich? 8. Can you describe physically your best animal? And 9. Can you help the street dogs? And 10. Why is it important to have a pet in a house? So notice that. That's how you need to talk. 6. How do you spend your free time? How many hours do you watch TV? What kind of sports do you practice? How do teenagers manage their free time? And are the videos excellent for our brain? What are the problems of the Facebook? So, what do you do on Sundays? Why is it important to have free time? Do you shopping in the malls? And 10, where do you go with your friends on Sundays? So you see, this is you ask why you need to talk, very quickly, and it's excellent. And next we see